moment. Try again.
Warning, the following podcast has extremely high levels of Kenny Bolin. Studies have shown that excessive exposure to Kenny Bolin may have damaging effects to your physical and mental well-being. Viewer discretion is advised. No, seriously, we mean it. There will be naughty words, lots of them, probably. Now you've been warned. This warning sponsored by the Story Time with Dutch Mantel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a special election night edition, which was also our regular Tuesday night edition of the Starmaker Bolin show. This show is sponsored by Anthony Scaramucci.
Anthony Scaramucci. He actually raises money for this show.
Yeah, and his book, which you can get one of 3 remaining copies from
Three copies
for $65. Yeah. We might even put it on sale. We'll put it on sale for $60 tonight, plus shipping and handling.
There, it sounds fair enough.
Instead of it being $65, including shipping.
Sounds fair enough. Well, Rebecca Algier, who used to go to the wrestling matches with me back in 1975, 76, does not know how to work.
Well, Kenny, apparently there are other folks that don't know how to work.
Oh, aren't there now? Yep, there's a way more than I thought. My cough is a little better. I will get through tonight better than I have been doing, but there will still be the occasional cough. I haven't took but one Tesla Pearl today. Probably should have took one before the show. I didn't even go get anything to drink yet. I'm literally sick to my stomach. We almost came on here and just I don't have a white flag to wave. Maybe I can do this. My next home country. It was there for a moment. It was 154 to 23 or 27. Trump is just stomping our dicks in the ground. It's like everybody on Fox Entertainment said that Trump was going to win, and there it is. I've got I don't know if Bob has the video or not, but I got my Filipino flag hanging on my porch, which I'm told I'm not allowed to do. And Billy Sellers has already done something that would be a huge fucking help. Our projected income for the 21st is horribly low, the lowest it's ever been. Those $5 donations are a monster help. So if there's anybody, any and everybody between now and what is this, the 5th, especially maybe up to the 15th, if y'all could do just the $5 donations, anything bigger than that, do it over here so we get the whole thing. But those things add up at the end of the month, and I don't want anybody doing bigger than 5. Just 5's fine. If you got an extra $5, it is a monster help to us at the end of the month. So if you claim you want to support the show, you want to support our Filipino families, you can't deny my support, because there ain't anybody in here that's got Trump hacked us, but we got it fixed. I mean, Bob's a pretty good tech guy. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to out tech Bob. And I don't think Orange Julius is going to be the one to conquer that. But we're waving the flag. It looks like Trump's got it in the bag.
Yeah, he's got a 2-1 lead right now.
Oh my God! Well, it was like 10-1 there for a while.
Well,
we got New York.
New York finally came in.
Fox Entertainment was convinced we were going to lose New York because of the massive turnout at Madison Square Garden. Oh my God, not only did they have about 18,000 inside, according to Trump, they had 15, 20 times as many people outside trying to get in. Now, they couldn't find, the Ghost has helped. Thank you, Ghost. We appreciate it. I need everybody that's watching this show tonight to do one of those $5 ones, and that might help us. That'll get us back in the ballpark of a decent earning at the end of the month, because it really comes in handy. It's a big help. And because that way, somewhere between the 21st and the 24th, we get a little bonus money there at the end of the month based on views and donations that come in here. And that would be a monster help. So I really appreciate that. I know it don't look like much, but if we get this each and every show, and you guys do a little, now obviously my Filipinos can't do it because Jambi Dannett's in here watching the show. I think Trump might win. Well, here's the thing, folks. I mean, once again, we're trying to work you a little bit. Nothing has changed from 4 years ago.
Right.
That hasn't. This is exactly where it was 4 years ago. All the early votes come in. All the red states vote early. Not all the red states, but a lot of the red states.
A bunch of them. And so no state has flipped.
Nothing has flipped yet.
If nothing flips, then Harris wins, right?
We do have a lot of votes coming in from Georgia, from the bigger cities. I'm very concerned about Georgia and North Carolina because we won both of those last time. We got to win Pennsylvania. We got a monster lead there right now, but that is not. When I say we, I mean decent people. Those that are in here, there's no Trumpers in here tonight.
Trump won North Carolina.
And if you are, I dare you to irk me tonight. No, nothing's changed. John Van, thank you, John. Appreciate it. Those would be a huge help, guys. They really are. And if Will Pantier, maybe he can do $5. God knows he ain't got a badge. California doesn't. Well, we don't get a Billy. I said $5, which you'd already done. And if you do 10 or more, Cash App for you, right? Cash App. Because I've told you why. So, Billy, we appreciate it. But if you're going to do 10, go to Cash App for those. This is $5 territory only. If you're going to do more, and if you have the ability to do one of the ways on the right-hand side of the screen, I feel like Steve Kornacki.
The other right-hand side.
Or who's the guy on CNN? the white
King.
guy.
Yeah, John King.
John King. Yeah, you'd think I would know that name, but I've been seeing him all fucking day, and for many years. So yeah, now $5 donations only in here. 1 donation per person's fine. So Billy just donated for 2 people, I guess. Will, you're not off the hook. We need $5 from you, Will.
We appreciate it.
I know Billy. I know. I'm you know, you wouldn't think I'd bitch at people that donate money, would you? You wouldn't think I'd do that.
And stop donating, damn it.
Yeah, I've done that before. Remember the guy that donated $700? At the 200 mark, we told him to quit donating, and he was drunk and he kept donating.
So just so you know,
but
Kenny,
we lost 30% of that 700 though.
It's true.
Now, Bob, in your opinion, will I get in trouble for having this on in the background, or should I?
Probably.
Well,
we got hit for the baseball clip that we showed that we talked over. So
you're fucking me.
Yeah.
I saw we got hit for something, but I wasn't sure what it was. We got hit for that, even though we talked over the whole thing.
Yep.
And it was shot with a cell phone. I could have been at the game. We played no commentary.
Yeah. So I got a message right before the show started. Our longtime friend of the show, Ice Cream Jennifer.
Yes.
Got wiped out in the typhoon. All of her clothes, all of her food, everything wiped out and gone.
Yeah.
I told her we would do what we could, but we're focusing
Davos
on
City
food first.
Food is first. Jambi wrote me. Jambi's floor is very bad. Her son cut his foot and wasn't able to go to school. I said, well, honey, I told y'all to wear your shoes. You know the floor is bad. He did have his slippers on, but the nail went through the shoe. I've had that happen. I was very young when it happened.
Yeah, especially for flip flops. Those are not exactly
Jason, man, I sure wish you had a badge or made a little donation. But is it going to happen again? Well, what's going to happen? As I just told you all,
there's going to be an election.
Know the game before you try to figure out the game. So far, nothing has changed. Nothing's changed. This is exactly where we were right about this time 4 years ago. Nothing has flipped. Everything has gone as expected. I'm concerned about Georgia. I'm concerned about North Carolina, but we do have big votes left to come there yet. We still could get both of those. Have we got anything out of Iowa yet? We did. I tell you what, Illinois was up for grabs there for a little bit. That was 13 electoral college. That would have been huge if we'd have lost Illinois.
Iowa right now. Let's see if they've got any numbers. Jason's leaning blue at the moment, but
who's leaning blue? Well, Nebraska's leaning blue.
Iowa's leaning blue, but only 24% of the votes are in.
Yeah, there's not much in. A lot of shit could change. I'm going to, from Kenny, next month, buy a Bolin. What's he going to buy?
A Bolin hoodie, maybe?
Well, I bet you're not, because I don't have any. I don't sell them anymore.
Yeah, we do.
Do we? I might have a used shirt around here I could sell you.
I think we still have the hoodies in the store, in the online store.
Oh, you know what? I hear about that store so little. I forgot we had hoodies in there.
Yeah, it's because no one ever buys anything, even though they.
I've
got to get this shirt, man.
I really liked my hoodies because I had the logos on each sleeve and the logo on the back, the logo on the pocket place, even though it wasn't a pocket. There's 40 of you in here. Feel free to speak up, guys. But then again, I do have subscribers. Did I set subscribers? Did I even go do all that? I think I did. I think I got it set for 5. I don't know if I did or not.
Oh,
look. John Paul, the election show. Yeah. We vote Pittsburgh out of the ACC. That's what we've already done that. Bob's friend won.
5 week subscribers.
Where's that Ted Cruz race right now? He was trailing a little while ago.
He is leading like 53 to 47 right now. Last I looked, it's about 5.
Ted's leading?
Ted is leading.
Oh, they can't get him out of there if this guy can't beat him. This guy's a goddamn military vet, just a class act person.
Former NFL player.
Ted Cruz is known as one of the worst human beings ever in the history of the Senate. Nobody likes him. Most Republicans don't even like him. But yet the motherfucker keeps getting elected. Well, look at Trump. I mean, this country's told you what it's made of. Serial.
Yeah, right
I'm going to
now,
call him a convicted rapist. I'm going to call him a serial rapist.
So, as of right now, latest release with about 68% of the vote in, Ted Cruz leads 52.8% to 45.3%.
Yeah, the other guy had about a 2 or 3 point lead earlier tonight, and
Yeah, so
but it was very
Dallas
early in
County
that time.
reports pretty quickly, so it was all around Dallas County.
Oh boy,
They've
we're stuck with
Republicans
that
have flipped. They flipped one seat in the Senate. That's the West
I saw
Virginia
that.
seat.
Yeah, that was
That was
very early.
expected, though. West Virginia was Manchin, who retired, and that's about as red
Okay.
state as you can get.
Bob, let's do that first, being as we still have a shitload of Paul RJ sent $5. We appreciate it. Appreciate it, Paul. Let's do the. I don't know the college rankings. Louisville is 3 notches higher than they were on the AP. I don't know them. I forgot it came on at 7 o'clock. I tried to lay down, take a nap, and I'm just too fucking mentally fucked to
college rankings. Or
yeah, let's do the playoff rankings came out tonight. So we want to do the playoff rankings. The only one I know is the one that Schmidt just posted. Louisville 27. Let's start at the bottom, work our way down.
All right,
and then we'll do some more. Then we'll do some more election shit here in a little.
All right, college football playoff rankings: Army 25.
All right.
Missouri 24.
Okay.
6-2 Clemson is 23.
Oh my God.
6-3 Louisville is 22.
Well, Louisville did beat the shit out of them. They deserve to be above them.
7-1 Washington State.
Beat them at Clemson.
Yeah, 7-1 Washington State is number 21.
So they're 7-1. Louisville's what? 6-3.
6-3.
That's a lot of respect for your 3 losses.
6-2 Colorado is number.
Let's go back. Let's go back to Louisville. We lost by 7 to SMU, who's pretty damn good, which apparently we're about to find out because they're going to be ranked ahead of Louisville. We lost to 7 to Miami, who's was 4th in the nation in the AP. I expect it to be about the same. 4, 5, or 6 would be my guess. And Louisville's losses are pretty respectful.
Yeah, they're not getting blown out, and they're not losing to teams that they shouldn't.
That they should not lose to, right?
Right. The Notre Dame was.
No, NC State ain't there, Billy. Stop it. NC State ain't in the top 333 schools.
Yeah, they actually dropped out of the Division One. They were.
Yeah, they now have to go. They now have to start playing intramural ball and work their way back.
Number 20, Colorado. Number 19, Kansas State. Number 18, John Paul's Pittsburgh.
There you go.
Number 17, Iowa State. Number 16, Ole Miss. Number 15, Jazzy Jana's LSU.
All right.
Number 14, Texas A&M. Number 13, SMU. Mustangs.
Stop right there. 13. Stop right there, because now these are the ones that matter. If everything if the shit ended today, this is who would be in the playoffs. So here we go.
Number 12, Boise State.
All right.
Number 11, Alabama.
Yeah, they don't
Number
deserve it.
10, Notre Dame.
There you go. I got their mug over
9, here. Unbeaten BYU.
BYU.
Number 8, unbeaten Indiana. That's a shocker to me.
Are they 9th or 8th?
They're 8th.
Well, they were 8th in AP, and they deserve it. I mean, not only are they beating people, they're beating them bad.
Number 7 is Tennessee.
Oh, does U of L host Pittsburgh? I didn't realize we had another top 25 game left on the schedule, so that's good. That's good. And it's at Louisville. Well, that's a game Louisville has to win to keep the respect train going.
Right. Number 6 is Penn State.
So Indiana, number 8. Number 7,
Tennessee. Number 6 is Penn State.
Okay.
Number 5, Texas.
Okay.
Number 4, Miami.
Yeah.
Number 3, Georgia. Number 2, Ohio State. And
the mighty Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, in the top 12, the only difference between the AP and the football playoff rankings is Georgia and Ohio State are flipped.
I am shocked at one thing. Because Miami, because of Florida State not being worth a shit, Miami has had some close calls with Virginia Tech, Boston College. And I think one other. Oh fuck! Duke had us beat. Duke had us down 11 with 3 minutes to go in the third. We ended up winning by 23. I thought they might smack Miami around for that and maybe drop them as far as 9 or 10. They are undefeated, and there's not a lot of those left. But I thought Miami could drop maybe to 8, 9, or 10. I really did. I'm shocked they kept them at 4th.
Yeah.
There's the shot there.
Indiana with a big jump. They went up 5 spots in the AP poll.
They should have
jumped 7 spots.
Did I not hear Vanderbilt's name mentioned?
Vanderbilt is not in the
that's a crock of
college
shit.
Football playoffs.
Because if Louisville
they're 24 in the AP. So if Missouri is the team, So Missouri is the team in the college football poll that is not in the AP.
Yeah, Rebecca, we see you. You.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt has played a tougher schedule than Louisville, and those motherfuckers deserve to be in the top 25.
Big difference in the AP is AP's got Army at number 18, and the college playoff rankings are 25th. So that's a pretty big discrepancy right there.
Yeah, there's a couple of discrepancies, but not so much in that top 12, really.
No, just the
but no, Vanderbilt's getting shit on. Not like Vanderbilt's going to make the playoffs with 3 losses or anything. So it's not affecting the playoffs. But they deserve it. No, but they deserve to be in that top 5. And I don't think Alabama's going to get there. I think Alabama's got another loss coming before it's over. Maybe 2.
They
could lose 1 or 2.
Yeah, Alabama this week is playing LSU, and they're at LSU. So
I got LSU winning that.
That's certainly a game that LSU.
We'll be doing those picks, I guess, Friday night. Bob, you're not doing a Thursday show, are
you? I don't think so. We
took
off last week.
Lamont Sanford with $5. We appreciate it, Lamont.
Thank you,
big dummy.
Dun, 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 dun,
I wonder if that Lamont knows why I called him a big dummy. It was meant with love and respect. It really was.
Do you know why you're called that, Lamont? If you can,
do you know? Do you know? Well, thank you, Lamont. That was very kind of you. You got a badge too. I don't see Lamont's name in here very often. Do you?
Not too often, no.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today, Kenny?
How am I feeling? Who's asking? I got on these blue blockers.
Lamont,
how am I feeling? Well, I'm here, and I'd be feeling a lot better if we had that 270 in the blue category, but we don't. And they said that Wisconsin and a couple others, Pennsylvania maybe, we're not going to know jack shit till after midnight. Plus the mail-in votes. This is what I did not know. I do have an update on Dutch. Chatted with him a little bit earlier today, and he seems to be feeling better. But I've heard he's got a GoFundMe set up.
He does, and it's doing quite well.
I'm hoping that the big names in the wrestling business who have some cash that like Dutch will more than make up whatever it is he's needing. They tagged a lot of people that make a shitload of money. I was asked if I would be donating, and in all honesty, I have to help the people that I'm helping here, and I have every confidence that the people in the wrestling community who have money to fucking spare that worked with Dutch in the WWE, and really the WWE should be stepping up and helping him too.
Well, now the biggest donor to that GoFundMe is Tony Khan with a $5,000 donation.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. Jericho.
Tony told me he was going to donate $5,000 for me. So there you go. Yeah, so that's
in your honor, right? Chris Jericho donated $1,500. And then there's a few anonymous ones. James Romero, which I think is
me and Cornette and various others. Is there a Cornette donation in there? Because they don't go anonymous. They want
there is not a Jim Cornette.
Well, you know why? Because I think the Cornettes are hot at Dutch because we're still friends. Because Dutch says that when they found out he did my show, that they were very they kept trying to call. Yeah, they weren't happy that Dutch was doing my show. See, I don't hold a grudge over people that still want to be friends with Jimmy. I don't give a shit. If you're friends with Jimmy, I mean, all right. But I'm not going to quit being friends with you because you're friends with Jimmy. But he does that shit all the time. And I'm the one that got rid of him. He didn't block me on Twitter. He was bitching to Lawler that I blocked him on Twitter, laughing about it. Oh, we used to settle our differences in the locker room. Well, me and Jimmy haven't been in the locker room at the same time. We've been invited to a few personal appearances at the same time. OVW, well, he didn't get invited to OVW, so take that one off the table. But he was invited to the Evansville show.
Thing, yeah.
But he knew that me and my son were going to be there, and he opted out of that deal. And it was a nice payday. You know, I'm sure Jimmy could use the money, but he opted not to come. But I wasn't the only one that he didn't want a confrontation with. He had a shitload of people in Evansville that would have loved for him to show up that he's talked shit about, that obviously he wasn't going to talk shit about if they met in person. So, but I don't know if Jimmy doing any personal appearances anywhere to where an ass whipping might be handed out. Have you? I got him blocked on
that would eliminate just about every one of his personal appearances.
What's that?
I would think that would eliminate just about every single one of his personal appearances.
It probably would. It probably would.
If there's a possibility,
I haven't heard him doing any. So, and you know how much he loves the attention at those things. So for him to be that fearful of his life, well, don't talk shit on people you can't whip. You don't hear me starting shit with Batista.
Well, and you know, you can talk crap on
me and Batista, fellow Filipinos.
Don't act like you're a tough guy about it.
Well, no, I tell you right up ahead who I don't want anything to do with. Like I'll talk shit about Big Bronson Reed. I don't get the push he's getting, but I don't want to fight the motherfucker. You know, I'll be showing all kinds of respect if he knocks off that door pissed. Well, hello there, Mr. Reed. I hope you didn't take that shit personal. I'm just doing a podcast. No, Big Bronson Reed. I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight Otis, but I like Otis. I don't get the Bronson Reed thing though. And we'll talk politics too if y'all want. I mean, if there's any states that are calling it, Bob, feel free to interrupt and let us know what states have come forward with some electoral votes. If there's any flips, especially. Certainly anxious to see what Pennsylvania and North Carolina are going to do.
Yeah, we're not.
I've gotten a little interested in Nebraska. We normally only get Omaha, but she had it was a while ago.
It was blue for a few moments, but I don't think.
Oh, is that shit over? I had a feeling it was.
Well, once they showed where the votes had come in, and like all the entire western 2/3 of Nebraska was blank. I mean, they hadn't gotten any results
God!
yet.
Well, that kills that. Yeah, that kills that. Bob, who's that dipshit? That is I can't remember if he's a congressman or a senator, but there was a hearing here a while back where he acted like he wanted to fight one of the Teamsters, and the Teamsters said, "Yeah, if you want to go," and he brags about being a cage fighter, and he's from Oklahoma, and he was on CNN.
Yeah.
And he's from Oklahoma. He said that Trump was going to win 73 out of 73 count. Well, no fucking shit. In Oklahoma?
Oklahoma, sure, yeah.
Yeah, who gives a shit? And just tells us what Oklahoma's made of and why no decent human being should go there. Sorry, Mark Henry. Well, wait a minute. If I'm going to talk shit about a school, if I'm going to talk shit about a school, those are the motherfuckers
Mark
right there.
Wayne Mullen is the guy's name.
Mark Wayne Mullen. Yeah, how the fuck... Doesn't that sound like a serial killer?
He's Mark actually a member. He's a Cherokee. Just like
if I ever decide to become a serial killer, I'm not going to be Kenny Starmaker Bolin, and I'm not going to be Kenneth Wayne Bolin. I'm going to be Ken Wayne Bolin, because that sounds like a fucking serial killer. John Wayne Gacy. A lot of serial killers have the middle name Wayne, and I'm one of these guys. Even when people threaten to kill me, I have no desire to kill them. I don't want to kill Jimmy. I don't even want Jimmy to die.
Lee Wayne Oswald.
I just want him to die before me so I can, motherfucker, karma. I just want him to die before me. I don't want him to die, but just if you're going to die, because like I told Jimmy on this podcast about 12 years ago, I don't want you to be burdened mourning my death. Let me do that. You die and I'll mourn your death.
I don't think that'll be a problem anymore, Kenny.
Maybe not. I don't.
All right, so they've called Utah, which is expected going red.
Well, let me guess. Did Kamala pull off Ogden, Utah?
She, I think she won 4 votes in Utah. And they called Montana. Trump. So Donald Trump now, Kenny, 172 electoral votes. He's only 100 away.
Yeah, 98 away. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Harris has 81, so it's
still
looking pretty bleak
still no flips as of yet.
Yeah,
It's looking pretty bleak.
flips as of yet.
Well, I've already waved the flag. I've already conceded. I conceded a long time ago. Me and the Art Wayne Mullen. What a fucking name. Is it John Wayne Mullen? Art Wayne? What's his name?
Mark Wayne Mullen.
Mark Wayne Mullen. Yeah, he brags about
it's not even Mark Wayne Mullen. It's Mark Wayne. His first name is Mark Wayne.
Oh, it's not three names. It's Mark Wayne.
It's Mark Wayne.
Well, I would beat him up just for that name. Just for having such a stupid name. But yeah, he wanted to fight a Teamsters guy during a congressional hearing. And he says, do you want to go? And the Teamster guy said, yeah, we can do that. And I guarantee you that Teamster guy would have given him, I don't know how tough Marky Wayne thinks he is. But that Teamster guy might have beat him within the edge of his life. Yeah, and if he didn't, the Teamster guy's got friends that can. So.
No votes or no states have flipped in the president race. The one Senate seat in West Virginia, one House seat flipped for the Republicans.
Well, my TV's just sick of this shit and decided to shut down. Do
you think Bronson needs a manager?
Because I did say that if we didn't make $60 in donations within an hour, here's what we need. Ruby May needs transportation home and a little bit of food money for the weekend. She's off Wednesday, Thursday. Today it's Wednesday there. She's off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She needs transportation home, which is about $12 round trip, and a little bit of money for food. So if we could raise $20 for little Ruby May, that would be great. Jambi's floor is probably going to cost about $60 to fix, but I told her as much as I'd love to help her, we got to take care of the people that need food first. I had to help Eunice out quite a bit this weekend, rescuing a dog she's had for several years that was in Calbiog City. They saw the dog after not seeing this dog for 7 or 8 months. I paid $30 to get the dog captured and brought to her. Then we had to get lice medicine for the dog because it was in bad shape. Then one of her little puppies had the worms. Well, I'm not going to little fucking puppy die of the worms. So, it wasn't food, but it did save a couple of dogs' lives. And one of the dogs had been there by her side when this Mark guy, and I think, did I show the pictures of what happened to Mark on the show? Did we show those?
I don't think we ever uploaded those.
Oh, pictures. We didn't show those. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just put it this way. We won't show them tonight, but Mark got fucked up real bad and he can't walk anymore. He apparently fucked over the wrong person. Are we close to 60? Well, in here, we don't get this money. This will have to be this is to help us at the end of the month. So we need to raise $30 60 to help people in here. And I can assure you we're not, because no one's taking credit for any donations. So let me see.
Paul or Jay, I think, said something.
Oh, hang on. Jasmine is watching the show right now.
Hooray, Jasmine.
Watching your show now. Oh, well, thank you, Jasmine, because I know that she's on her lunch. I think she's close to her lunch break right now. So hi, Jasmine. We love our Jasmine. She's very sweet, very kind, very smart. She's the one that's going to be a school teacher in June. And also, we're going to look to do some special shows here, probably in late November, maybe early December. We're going to try to raise money and get everybody to team up to try to get her a laptop, an inexpensive one, to where she can finish her senior year in college and also help her with her first year of teaching, because she'll be ready to teach starting June of next year. And I told her we'd do everything we could, but it'll take a team effort to do it. And, but I told her we'd try. But she's watching the show. She doesn't get a chance to watch very often. So shout out to Jasmine. And Jambi's floor looks like shit. And I'd love to get it fixed. But, people got to eat. Ruby May needs transportation home so she can be with her family, a little bit of food. So $20 will take care of Ruby May's situation. If Coltrane shows up tonight, I will make arrangements to PayPal him $20 to send to her on his Pangea account.
Ice cream probably could use.
They don't have access to PayPal. Lena needs help. They need rice. She's out of work for a little while. The typhoon destroyed her home. You said Ice Cream Jennifer apparently got.
She probably needs 20 to 40 bucks.
I didn't know Davao City got hit that hard. because I had customer service reps in Davos City, and they told me they didn't get hit. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
she said
know.
her phone was damaged, and she lost all of her food. She lost a bunch of her clothes.
Yeah.
So I told her we'd work on some food if we can. But
I haven't figured out when Filipinos know that the typhoon is coming, that they don't get plastic containers or plastic bags, seal their valuables, their food, because they don't have, most of them don't have refrigeration.
Right.
And seal that shit and put it up high. And almost all of them tell me their phone got damaged in the storm. Well, you
Get
know,
a
if you're not
baggie.
going to seal your phone up, you know, you can get a fucking plastic bag somewhere,
Yeah,
plastic
get a
container,
baggie.
put it up high. You know, none of you had water go to the goddamn ceiling. Put the shit up high. I don't know. Sometimes you just can't ask people to do common sense. Oh, there we go. Just got an update from Dutch. He says his GoFundMe is up to $67,000. Well, I'd like to have all that, and then I wouldn't have to do any fundraising here for quite some time. Well, that's good. I don't know how much is he trying to raise. Do we know?
I think it was 100,000. Let me find the.
Well, that's very good. It sounds like you're on your way, and I understand Tony Khan made a nice donation. That was very nice of him to do that.
I shared the link on Twitter. Sorry, on the
I
X.
did the same thing. I got tagged in it with about 8 or 9 other people.
Yeah, they're trying to raise 100,000, and
now I'm joking and joshing around here. But I was teasing Dutch a few months ago. But I said, Dutch, have you noticed you've never made a donation to my charity on my show? And Dutch says to me, I don't do charity. Well, he is now. So,
yeah, maybe that's coming back to bite you.
Yeah, sometimes, but he's doing it now, just on the other end of it. But no, I think that a lot of the big names in the wrestling business will get Dutch where he needs to be. He's trying to raise 100. He's got nearly 70 in the house. That's good. That's good. When I tried to go on GoFundMe and raise money for my mother's funeral, I raised $212. So I guess people like Dutch better than me.
Yeah. So
maybe I should be mean to so many people.
North Carolina governor's race, the idiot Mark Robinson was beaten pretty soundly. So whether that translates to any help for
is it a governor? Is it a Republican or a Democrat governor?
He's the Republican that was like such an incredible, the guy that was posting shit on the porn sites and then claimed
that's the black man who
he
said he was a black Nazi.
Retroactive act by the Russians.
Well, he obviously got destroyed, right?
He got obliterated.
So who beat him? Who beat him?
Well, Democrat. Let me find that note here again. I just bumped out of that.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Dutch is going to take that $67,000 and probably go to Burger Queen or something.
Could be.
Get him a good hamburger.
Looks like the Florida amendment that legalizes abortion to the 24th week is going to fail. Attorney General Josh Stein won the governor's race in North Carolina.
Is he a Republican or a Democrat?
He's a Democrat.
Is he really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think you guys are pretty close to 60. Maybe in here, I don't know what we got in here, but we don't get this money till the 21st.
Yeah,
this is our supplemental money that helps us at the end of
15, 20, about $30 in here.
You got 30 in here?
Yeah.
Well, let me see. I haven't looked at donations yet. Maybe John Paul is trying to tell me something. On Venmo, we have $10 from TC from the NC. And we've got money from Paul RJ. He sent $5. So nope, we have 30 in here that we do not get till somewhere between the 21st and 24th. And that's our supplemental money to help us at the end of the month. If there's anybody in need at the end of the month that we haven't been able to help, that gives us a little something to work with. Also helps me. I mean, I don't have a job anymore, so I need a little help too. But as Bob will tell you, it doesn't always work out that way. So we got a grand total of $15 in how long we been here?
For
30-something minutes.
Almost 40 minutes.
So John, no, we're not really close to 60. We got 15 that we can actually use tonight, and that ain't even going to help Ruby May. And we've got 30 to help us at the end of the month, and we are about $100 off pace of what we got last month. So yeah. What happened to your job, Kenny? Well, when I went into the hospital with sepsis, I'd been with the company for 7 years. I went into the hospital with sepsis, and I'd been in the hospital previously for a few days. Then I came home, I got sepsis and a urinary tract infection, was in the hospital for 6 days. And my boss determined that I'd missed too much work, and they fired me by text message.
After he told you to take off.
Claiming that they were about to go out of business and that my position needed to be liquidated. Kenny, we love you, but we're just trying to stay in business. So I got a 3:15 in the morning text message, and Dave Martinez doesn't have a badge, nor or a donation, and just pointing out the obvious. And so yeah, that's how that happened. And I did find out he did not replace me, though, because one of the hotels called me today and said that Tony had not signed his contract. So I told the lady how I was released from the company, and she said, well, that ain't nice. She said, we always liked you. I said, most of the hotels did. And she said, well, he called me to book the hotel, but he hasn't signed the contract. I said, well, do me a favor. I said, you need his number? I said, let me give you his personal cell phone number, and then do me a favor. Say, oh, your old colleague, Kenny Bolin, was kind enough to give me your cell phone number so I could track you down. And
since you're not doing as good a job as Kenny was,
apparently not.
Apparently
not. Yeah. So, no, she wasn't happy about it, but I told her, I'll be the bigger man. Fuck him. Here's his number. And so that's where we go. So, no, so we've only raised $15 in here, and then we got 30 for sometime after the 21st. So, Dave, you going to help us out? We haven't had anything from you in a little bit. John has been helping us out a little bit here recently. He's done a couple of nights. He saved our ass a few nights ago. Paul RJ sent $5. And so, yeah. So we'll hang around here out of courtesy 15 more minutes. And if we can raise a grand total of $60 to help these people with, that would be nice. But right now, we don't even have enough money to help Ruby May go home and get some food for her family. The little 15-year-old. Y'all know who Ruby May is. So, Dave, you going to help us out, or are you just not going to answer me?
All right. Colorado goes blue. And
Colorado was blue last time, right?
Yeah. So, again, no flips still. So, yeah, Harrison
no
91.
No flip. Okay. Well, it beats 23, doesn't it?
It does.
All right. And by the way, the last show we did, we made $5. So we've made $20 in 2 shows. Just to give you an idea. We're not asking anybody to go broke. We're just asking people to help people that are worse off than you. And that's everybody on this show that we try to help. So, I don't know. It probably killed Dave to ask me what happened because he had to reveal he doesn't have a badge. So, I don't know. I wrote Bob's name in for president. Who did that?
John Paul.
John Paul did that. My brother claimed he wrote me in for president in Carroll County. I said, yeah, sure he did. Oh, man, you want to bet? I said, well, how the fuck are you going to prove it? Did you take a picture of it? And he probably did. So,
which is illegal in most places.
But yeah, but he says I'm on the ballot in Carroll County. And he also says he voted 5 times as a felon. I said, well, that sounds like something a Trumper would do. Like I could see a Trumper doing that. So, and then 15 of what we raised in here tonight was Billy Sellers. 15 of the 30 came from one guy.
All right. So Trump is still leading in Georgia, but there's a whole lot of suburban Atlanta who votes.
Maybe Donald Flowers. Maybe Donald Flowers will help us out a little bit. He's got a badge.
Hi, Donald. Good to see you.
I would be a good president because I would hire a lot of people fucking way smarter than me to do the hard work.
Yeah, you'd be a good president because you'd resign immediately because you're too old.
Well, I will be in March. I think 65 is old enough. So you could inaugurate me on January 6th, and then I got to resign on March 16th at 3:09 p.m. because I'll be too old. Too old. What else we got? Mooch has written me 2 or 3 times. Mooch has written me 2 or 3 times a day. Mark Cuban wrote me today. And that was very nice of them to do that. My billionaires club trying to hang tight.
You know, if just each of those guys gave you just $100,000 each,
if they would just do that, But yeah, Jasmine does not get to watch very often, so we're very glad that
if
Jasmine.
Mark Cuban would just donate one of his fines to your charity,
I wish he would. I wish he would.
Ask him if he can
But
get on
you
the
know what?
charity list
I
for
never
fines.
asked any of them for anything. The only one I ever asked for anything was could Mooch donate some books, which he did. I mean, he sent a grand total of 30 books. We're down to 3. And John, you never did tell me if you wanted to order a Mooch book for your library or order one down the road. And Brokass says he might get one during Hanukkah. So I guess things are tough out there after he made his donation to have me on the Pesci show. Bob, I have to do a promo. Hang with me after we sign off, which is apparently going to be here in about 10 minutes. Because I don't think we've made $20 in 2 shows. $20.
Yeah, I told you that we probably should just do the Patreon and
just do Patreon only. You know what? I might have to listen to your advice on that and just let's go to Patreon only. Because $20 in 2 shows when the show is designed to help people in need. And then we got 44 people that were watching the show. And we raised $20. And then 30 for down the road, and 15 of that was from one guy.
Jana Adams, Louisiana goes to Donald.
Well, we haven't heard from Jazzy Jana, Michigan Mike, or the T-Maker in a while. T-Maker says he's been a little busy with work. Michigan Mike checked in with me briefly the other day. He said he's been going to bed early, and these shows have just been starting too late for him. Well, PayPal accepts money at all times, just in case y'all were wondering.
Yes, does not have to be live during the show.
Yeah, you can donate anytime. PayPal's not only open during the show. I don't know what to do with Mom. Well, I'm out of fucking money for that shit. You wanted me to save 2 of your dogs? I did. Her mother's sick. Well, fuck. Name me somebody in the Philippines that ain't.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn. There's only so.
Well, and you know what? I'll just say this: we help a lot of families that don't prioritize their money very well because they know something's going on, and they'll tell you about X when they know that Y is already a problem. And Y is way more important, but they'll try to get money for X, and then, oh, by the way, we need money for Y.
Well,
you thought about that when you asked?
I've had those conversations today. Well, Dave, as you know, we don't normally talk to people that don't have badges, but I'll ask the obvious question: why have you not bothered to listen to this show that's on 12 times a month in 4 months? No, 3 shows ago we had a good show, but the last 2 shows we've raised a grand total of $20. So I guess you killed the town. I guess it was you.
Could be. Yeah, we did almost $200 on Friday. But
so what have you been doing, Dave? That you were so busy that you claim to be a fan of this show and support what we do.
Well, and you don't even have to listen live, right?
What have you been doing for 4 months? Yeah,
it goes into the archives and you can listen to it.
There are lots of people that watch the show when the show is over. And then make a donation after the show. We get UK donations like that. Normally smaller ones, $10 or $15. Paul RJ donates after the show.
Robert Palmer.
But what have you been doing, David Martinez, if that is your real name? That was in honor of Dutch Mantel, by the way. What have you been doing for 4 months that you didn't have time to watch one show? And I'll even answer it, even though you don't have a badge and haven't made a donation. I bet he doesn't answer. What do you want about?
I agree.
Nothing's over. All right. Well, we're here 9 more minutes, and then if you would hang on, because I got a video I need to do for a guy who actually paid me to do his video. Thank God. Talking about his 1900. It's a wrestling website that focuses on wrestling before 1900. And I said, well, I'm not your guy, but we'll cover that when I do the little video for you.
Okay.
And so you and I will do that. And just needs to be something 2 or 3 minutes long. And I'm one take bowling, so it shouldn't take long. Of course, now that I've said that, it'll be 2 takes. So has anybody else got anything to say? Because we got about 8 minutes here with another embarrassing night.
No, he has not. Goodbye.
He has actually... He's not doing anything now that he didn't do the last time.
It's exactly the same state.
Exactly the same when he lost by 80 electoral votes.
So, I mean, if he flips a couple,
Yeah,
You know,
that
Georgia,
flipped.
North
Yeah,
Carolina. Well, he won North Carolina last time, so that wouldn't be a flip.
Dave, I only have an 11-second delay on this show. You're welcome to respond, even though you don't have a badge. And you know what you've been doing for who killed the town. Well, you're not doing anything to help the town. I'll tell you that.
Tony Khan killed the town.
I even answered what happened to my job. I've answered 2 questions for him with no badge. Trying to be a nice guy.
That's what you get for being a nice guy.
Lady, no. Oh, good Lord. All right. All right.
Do we really have to wait 9 more minutes of this deafening silence from the room?
We'll wait 2 minutes. See if anybody has a heart.
All right.
It ain't looking good.
CNN projects Trump wins in Ohio, which he won last time. So.
He won the last time, so nothing new there. I hear it might have been a little closer this time in Ohio. Did that hold up?
Let's take a look. Look at the map here. Of course, it's not a final yet. Trump by about 10 points.
Okay. Dave, we're waiting on you. Have we seen Scooby on the show today? He was here for the very start of it. Say goodbye to Bill.
Bill, goodbye.
I mean, if you're just going to be stupid.
You don't have a badge and you're going to come in and just be an idiot. Although if he meant make America gracious again, that would be, I could see that. The country needs to become more gracious. Right now, Donald Trump is winning Minnesota, although only 3% of the vote is in. So
it's not very many percent, is it?
No.
But I think we won Minnesota last time. If we don't win in the governor's hometown, then
Minnesota's a pretty solid Democrat state.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay there.
So
what Dave is saying is he found a shitload of other podcasts he likes better than this one, is what he's politely trying to do.
Apparently. Dave.
I'm on my behind right now. What do you mean you're on your behind? Aren't we all? I'm on mine. Bob's on his.
I am.
All right. Oh, well.
Ghost, you should be in for that. This is not.
Are you drunk and high again? What this thing?
Kenny is not a Haitian.
Why would you post something so stupid? Oh my God!
So hateful.
All right. We got 1 minute left, guys.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Maybe I should retire and just go to Patreon. Just do recorded shows. That's what everybody else is doing.
Yep.
Live interaction. You don't seem to be getting it cut. All right. Well, Bobby Bob.
All right, folks. We'll be back on Friday with our football picks. Not that any of you care, because Scooby always behaves right. He is the perfectly behaved dog.
Now, when did I tell Scooby that he understood it? I don't think I told Scooby any such thing.
I gotta get something.
Contagious. It's contagious. I heal and you get it. That's the way it works. All righty. Well, folks, I gotta do a video that actually pay me some money, so I gotta get ready to do that. And we'll be back here Friday night at shit. When am I gonna do it? Friday night, probably 10 o'clock after SmackDown for those that give a shit. So until then, I'm well, fuck, I can't end the show. I gotta wait for Bob to get back because I don't see any way for me to end the show. So I guess we'll sit here like Nimrods and wait for Bob to get back so he can kill the show, because for some reason I do not have anything up here to allow me to end the show. I've never seen that happen before, so I don't know. So if any of y'all want to try to help out with a few more dollars to at least help Ruby May. Ruby May is going to be the only one to get any help tonight, because any donations made in here we don't get till somewhere between the 21st and 24th. So if any of y'all have a heart and would like to help Ruby May come home and have a little food, that'd be sweet of you. No, there's no saving Bronson Reed. There's no saving him. There's not a manager alive that can save him. I don't know what to tell you. The ghost did $5 more, bless his heart. So, Bob, but I need you to end the show, Bob, because I don't have the button to do it with. So if you have,
we'll be back on Wednesday. Goodbye.
There you go. Good day. Good day.
Oh, it hit